What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Tonight is ladies' night. That means no talk of men's wrestling whatsoever. I'm joking. You can ask me about women's wrestling and men's wrestling if you want, but let's just focus on the women's wrestling because tonight it is Evolution. The first time in 7 years since we have an all women's PLE or pay-per-view, as they called it back in the day, for WWE. It is fun. I'm looking at the damn feed for Evolution pre-show. I'm seeing Rhea Ripley. I see Triple H tweeting about Stephanie, and Gail Kim says she's not going to be there. Breaking news. I don't know if people thought Gail Kim was going to show up at all. I thought it was like maybe a 10% chance, 5 to 10%. But according to Gail Kim, she's at home watching Evolution. So don't expect Gail Kim to show up there. I will say you should expect Paige. Paige will be there. I don't care what anyone says. Paige, I can't show that because I'll definitely get copyright strike. Oops. But yeah, Paige is going to be there for sure. I see Tiffany Stratton. Ladies are in the house in Atlanta. Paige all but said in the interview that if the WWE wants her to call her, she'd be interested. Even more than interested, she'll be back. She said she want to be Paige again. That tells you all you need to know. We're getting Paige tonight, okay? I'll be shocked. I'd be flabbergasted if Paige did not show up tonight on the show. She all but confirmed. She said if the WWE contacted her, she'd be ready to return as Paige. She's all for it. They're getting Paige tonight. Am I going live for the show? Unfortunately, it's Sunday night and the show starts at 7, which means it won't end around 9:30 to 10. And honestly, Sunday night, my mind would probably be tired. I'm not going to lie. I'd probably be too tired to be streaming. I can watch it fine enough, but to be alert and streaming, I don't think so. It's probably not a good idea. So no, as of right now, the plan is to not watch this thing live on stream. Paige in a battle royal, or she's going to be like commentary. She's going to be there. She'll be there. She's going to be introduced. You're going to hear music. She's going to be there for sure. I'd be shocked. She all but confirmed it. The hype is real, folks. We're getting an all women's PLE tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the show. I think the women are going to kill it. Putting aside all the bad booking and blah, blah, blah about the booking, I think at this point, we can all expect the women to cook in the ring, to put their best foot forward. The main event will be Rhea Ripley against Io Sky. I think the result is clear. But Bianca turning heel tonight? I don't think so. So here is last stream I did the whole breakdown of the card, but let's do it real quick recap. So we can remove Bianca. At first I had Bianca there, but we can remove her. I think the winner will be Nikki Bella or Stephanie, probably Stephanie, to win the Battle Royal. I think that's pretty straightforward. Stephanie's over. Triple H likes her. She is due something. So I think she wins. But we'll see. It could be a wild card for Nikki Bella. There might be the final two. You got Tiffany versus Trish. I think it's pretty clear. They're not having the elder statesman here, stateswoman win the match. It's going to Tiffany. Will Naomi try to cash in? Maybe, but will she be successful? I doubt it. Got JC Jane, Jordan Grace. I think JC Jane wins because Jordan Grace is not in TNA's plans right now. But for the last month or last 3 weeks, JC Jane has been interacting with Masha. She's been in a feud with Masha. That is clear, that is set, and that's happening. You're getting Masha against JC Jane, so let's not even mess around. We know what's going to happen there. I think champions retain. I think Roxanne proves herself and wins her belt, and she can take those Liv Morgan plates out of it, put her own plates in there. I think Bianca. This is the one that's new, right? Bianca Belair is now the special guest referee. People are thinking she's going to turn heel. I seriously doubt that. I doubt it. Hey, what's up? Masha, new tweet saying the time has come, the countdown has begun. What does she mean? She is going to win the NXT title at Slammiversary. She'll know her opponent tonight. So she has to wait and see the result of the show, and then she'll know who she's going to face. It's going to be JC Jane. So respect JC Jane, embrace JC Jane, and I don't want to hear any whining, complaining about JC Jane winning tonight because the woman is good in the ring. She deserves it. What is she talking about right now? I'm listening to the audio of the pre-show for Evolution. Thank you for talking about something. Oh yeah, but Bianca Belair. People think that Bianca Belair is going to turn heel tonight. Here's a problem with that. Jade Cargill is the queen of the ring and has a match at SummerSlam. The queen of the ring is not losing before SummerSlam. Sorry to tell you the truth, but Jade Cargill is going to win tonight because it'd be a very dumb booking to have her be a loser going to SummerSlam. Tiffany and Jade both have to be strong heading into the big match at SummerSlam. Making them lose would be dumb. Got Kathy Kelly over here talking about the main event. I think EO dropped the belt tonight.
To her head. This is Rhea Ripley we're talking about, one of the most dominant and driven superstars, not just in the women's division, but in all of WWE.
Io Sky giving Rhea Ripley her props. Okay. Yeah, I think it's over for Io. It's over for Io tonight. But anyway, Bianca Belair can't turn heel because Bianca Belair is not about to be in a program with Jade Cargill. If Bianca turns heel on Jade, Bianca is now Jade's priority. Bianca is now in a program with Jade. You can't do that until Jade Cargill has a match with Tiffany. It doesn't make any sense. Bianca Belair will be in the match. She'll be calling it down the middle. There'll be some friction and some conflict between the two. There'll be some face-offs and some interactions and some side eyes, right? But ultimately, Jade wins. That's the result of the match. There won't be any heel turn or any attacks from Bianca Belair. She'll be calling the match. There'll be some tension, some face-offs, but ultimately Jade will win. Jade will go into SummerSlam, and then the shenanigans happen. Whether it's Naomi or Bianca Belair, Jade must get to SummerSlam first. They've already showed the tease or the face-off between Tiffany and Jade. That match is happening. They're not going to have anything interfere with that, anything going to get in the way of that. So no Bianca Belair heel turn tonight. No Bianca Belair helping Jade win or lose. It's not happening. That's just my thought. Am I wrong? Don't speak about Io, dead ass. Shut up, ministry. Io was losing tonight. Any hope of Io retaining went down the drain when Bianca Belair was announced for the match for Jade and Naomi. If there was a slim chance, if Bianca Belair did not show up in the Battle Royal, if she didn't show up in the No Holds Barred match, there's a slim chance she'd show up in the main event and interfere. That's not happening. Bianca Belair is booked for the show. It's going to be a one-on-one clean affair between Rhea Ripley and Io. And the Eradicator will get that first win against Io, and that'll be the headline to close the show. And Io Sky will give her a hug and say, "Good job, Rhea Ripley, you did it." Am I saying that's the best thing in the world? Am I saying that's how it should went down? Am I saying Io got her fair share? No, but it's just a reality situation. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Io wins, I'll be thrilled. Will I be thrilled? I'll be nervous because I'm nervous about her booking. But if I knew she'll get an actual title reign, then great. But I'm not convinced. But no, she's not winning clean. She's not winning clean tonight. So tell me how she's going to beat her. Is she going to win by DQ? Is she going to win by interference? She's not beating Io. She's not beating Rhea Ripley clean with Triple H at the helm. If Io beats Rhea Ripley, Rhea can never face her again. You can never do that match again. It's over. Don't see that. I just don't buy it. The way Triple H books reigns, he doesn't care about the reign. He cares about the moment. The moment for this is Io getting her comeuppance by Rhea Ripley. I'm not saying it should happen. I'm not saying it's the good thing or great thing. It's just a reality situation based on Triple H's booking habits. Okay. The women's Intercontinental title match is kicking off Evolution, is it? I don't blame you. That's the way. I don't blame it. I don't blame him for doing that. The way Triple H books is the biggest match is the main event, and the second biggest match is the opener. In his mind, the triple threat is the next biggest match. That's a kickoff. That makes sense. I don't. That doesn't surprise me one bit that they're kicking off with the triple threat. That is the big match. That's the second biggest match. Really, you can argue it's number one, but there's no way a mid-card belt is going to main event. There's no way. That was a pipe dream. I don't know why people bother like with that type of talk. You know damn well they're not going to have that triple threat match main event over Rhea Ripley. I mean, come on. Come on. Well, yeah, Becky wins this, and then Rhea Ripley wins the main event. That's how I see it. I think I'm going 7 for 7. I think I'm going 7 for 7. I think Stephanie wins. Tiffany, JC Jane, Roxanne, and Raquel, because the Judgment Day still has storylines holding all the gold. Jade, Becky. This is the biggest. This one's the one that can go. I'm not 100% sure about. I think Becky retains. Would I be shocked that Bayley pulled a win here? No. Lyra, I'll be surprised about. Becky, I wouldn't. Becky and Bayley, I wouldn't. I'm gonna go with Becky, but I would not be shocked if Becky lost to Bayley here. But I'm gonna go Becky here, and then of course, Rhea Ripley wins. This is my brutality. Is the champion once again. Triple H did say the best story would get the main event. That was bullshit, Pedro. That was bullshit. He's in control of what gets the most time. He's in control of what storyline gets the most push, the most investment, the most energy. It's that was him bullshitting. Like, that was just a bullshit to say something like that. Oh, the best story gets the main event, but who's dictating what gets most time, gets the most attention? You are. The fans don't need to dictate. Let them do a poll. Best story. Fans, you vote, and let that be the main event. No, he's dictating it. The best story is whatever he says it is. And if he says EO and Rhea Ripley the best story, guess what? That's the best story. Regardless if it is. Regardless if the fans feel that way. It's all bullshit. I'm afraid. It's all bullshit. That Triple H line was so Charlotte and Rhea Ripley couldn't main event Mania. Exactly. It's just bullshit. You make it up, my guy. You're the head of creative. The best story is whatever you say it is. Rhea Ripley interview. See what you have to say.
Competition. We've talked about that before, and the mental hurdles that go into something like that. So why is tonight?
I mean, you said it there. I've never defeated Io Sky. This has been going on since the second.
Can you guys hear Rhea Ripley right now?
Years ago.
Can you hear her voice right now?
She's always been that one step in front of me. But that's the past. At the end of the day, that is the past. For me, I have to go into this match knowing that she's going to want to capitalize on me letting my anger get the best of me. Where this time, this match, it's built on respect.
Gotta be careful.
So hopefully for my sake, I can keep my anger under wraps.
The
Going in there,
WWE will shut this down.
mindset that I normally have.
You can tell that there's a lot of respect between you two, and I'm sure you have a lot to prepare for before tonight. So
Okay, let Rhea Ripley go. Cool. So Rhea Ripley is ready for this big match. She's probably gonna win. That is what it is. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. Tail to tape. They're showing the head-to-head. She beat her in Charlotte in a triple threat. She beat Rhea Ripley in NXT. She beat her at Raw. She beat her at Raw again by DQ, and also WrestleMania. So there's no women on the commentary team. That's surprising. It's fine, but it's surprising. Triple threat for the IC title will open the show. Yeah, I heard Vincent. Good choice. Very good choice. It's gonna be a banger. It's going to be a banger. Can't believe folks really thought Becky was main eventing over Rhea Ripley. Yeah, that is delusional. Switchblade, you are correct. That is top tier delusion. Rhea Io is like LeBron, Kawhi Leonard. Is it, Pedro? What's with your NBA references?
So does that help her coming into tonight's match?
I think so. I think it does, because I think in all professional sports, confidence is such an important thing, right?
Confidence is an important thing for Rhea Ripley, apparently. By beating Raquel, she is now more confident, according to Jackie Redmond. I'm worried for EO match. She hasn't wrestled in 2 months. She's going to look rusty, dude. It's possible, but let's hope for the best. Let's not bring that negative energy to the PLE ministry. I'm sure she'll be fine. Kawhi Leonard is undefeated against LeBron in the final. Okay, that's what you mean. I gotcha. I think that undefeated streak ends tonight, folks.
For a boost of confidence.
So I want to ask Wade, here's another number to throw at you. In her career, Rhea Ripley is 11-4 in title matches. How does that play?
Rhea Ripley is 11-4 in title matches, according to Michael Cole. That is not a bad number. That is not a bad. That's not bad at all. According to Wade Barrett, he split. Wade Barrett just said that Rhea Ripley and Io Sky are the best female wrestlers in the world. That's called promo. That's called that's how you hype up a match. If he believes that, he's a real fool. Unfortunately, Lillian Garcia won't be able to make Evolution, so she's being replaced by Alicia Taylor. Makes sense. It's supposed to be Lillian Garcia tonight, but they're showing the Fabulous Moolah graphic. So they're highlighting the women here, showing their Tori Wilson getting a shot out here. Let's see, they show Kelly Kelly since she turned down an invite. So this discourse online about Kelly Kelly, apparently they invited her to show up tonight and sit in the audience, and she's like, "Nah, I'm good." Which she's well within her right to do that, but they're also well within her right to want to honor her in the ring, or honor her in the crowd, and not have her in the match. This is Evolution. Maybe they didn't want to put her in the battle royal or put her in the ring for some reason. I don't have a problem with her turning it down, but there are people online trying to poo-poo or say, "Oh, WWE are doing her wrong by putting her in the crowd." Are you crazy? They've done that for years, and other promotions do it as well. You invite a legend or somebody in the crowd, you highlight them to honor them. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. This notion that every talent from back in the day has to have a place on the card for Evolution is crazy. If they have a select few they want to have, for sure. And there's nothing wrong with trying to bring Kelly Kelly in for like a shout out in the crowd. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, please, King, come on. Come on. Honor all of them in the ring? So if you can't honor all of them in the ring, don't invite them? That's asinine. There's nothing wrong with bringing in talent from back in the day and say, "Hey, we appreciate you. We're gonna bring you in to give you your dues, give you your your flowers." Nothing wrong with that. What do you mean if I honor them in the ring? Oh, you mean like literally have them in the ring? I don't think that would have mattered. I don't think Kelly Kelly would have cared if they had her come down to the ring and say, "Hey, I'm Kelly Kelly in the ring versus I'm in the crowd." That's the issue. Oh, it's in the ring versus in the crowd. So it would have been better if she was in the ring. I think that's ridiculous. Let the younger talent have some shine. You don't have to be in the ring to be honored. You be honored and from the crowd. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, the crowd is a problem, but in the ring is okay. Give me a break. Like, this is Evolution, not the the anniversary of women's wrestling, whatever you want to call it. There are PLEs. There are talent that are performing in the ring. This notion that you have to be honored in the ring is ridiculous. Respectfully, AJ Lee is the only diva we want. Okay. Honestly, my way of thinking about it, This Evolution show should not be about the legends. You wouldn't want me. You wouldn't want me booking it. If I was booking it, there'd be no legends. It'd be all current roster telling storylines that are relevant to today. Storyline heavy, character driven with the current roster, no legends. That's how it should be. Evolution should be about the women who are working today. So if you got a problem with Kelly being in the crowd, or for me, if I was booking it, it'd be worse. It'd be no legends. Trish Stratus, get out of here. Nikki Bella, get out of here. Only talent that are wrestling now, and make them the center of the attention, give them the shine, give them the spotlight, and give them the storylines. Sorry, Trish. Sorry, Lita. Sorry, whoever you want to bring. Sorry, AJ. No. Current roster. Make it about them, give them the storyline, and give them the shine. That's just me. So, you better be glad I'm not running it. There'd be none of them. Focus on the existing talent. You got a great roster of talent, young women from NXT. Focus on them, not the older generation. I'll put all of the hoopers will be on the card. Anybody who can hoop, you're on the card. 3 Chapter 8 is tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Damn, Tom Flies. She's facing off against Sai Kamatani and Nazuko Tora. Her and Takumi Aroha. That's going to be a good show. It'll kind of be like a preview of the 5-star GP in a little bit. In a way, without Takumi Aroha though. But it's kind of like a precursor to Cerie's involvement with Stardom in the 5-star GP. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that main event. Really just the main event, to be honest with you. Is that really tomorrow? It is tomorrow. I forgot about that. Wow. 3 SM. Chapter 8 tomorrow. That'll be one hell of a main event. Basically, the rest of the year against the rest of the year last year, basically. Saya versus Cerie. For the first time in like forever. I don't remember last time they fought. Have they fought before? Cerie and Saya Kamatani? I don't know. But this will be a banger tomorrow. Look forward to that. So, folks, what surprises are we getting? I think Paige shows up tonight, but what other surprises are we getting? I'm not sure. Beyond Paige. AJ's not happening. Give it a rest. Michelle McCool? Mickey James? Maybe. Maybe Mickey. Maybe Michelle McCool. Paige for sure. Masha Slamovich? Maybe. Maybe Masha and Paige for sure. They're showing the last woman standing match from 2018. Paige in 2025. Are we serious? Yeah, she's a beloved superstar that still is in good graces with WWE. I think they will want her for this show. I mean, they're gonna call Kelly, but not Paige. Come on, they're gonna call Paige if they call him Kelly. Paige like what, 32? She's still young. I think she shows up tonight. 32. She's younger than Mercedes. She's younger than Mercedes Moné. Becky Lynch with her title walking into the arena. Orange Blake was in the Battle Royal. Lyra Valkyria texting. Seth on the phone. Oh, you mean Becky. Right, exactly. She is. Unfortunately, Seth Rollins is injured, which is bad timing for WWE. First Liv, now Seth. Two integral players in their storytelling are now potentially out. That sucks for Seth. It sucks for us. Hopefully he's good. Because, yeah, that's a... That's unfortunate for everybody all around, but mostly for him. Prayers up for Seth Rollins. Hopefully it all works out for him. Lyra tried to kill her, Becky said. Bianca Belair.
Mary J. Blige a run for her money. I'm passing the phone to someone who was an inspiration.
Here you go.
I'm passing the phone to somebody who always got the freshest set of braids in her head, and you'll never catch her without her thigh-high boots on. She'll give Mary J. Blige a run for her money. I'm passing the phone to someone who was an inspiration to me. Somewhere along the line, she lost her mind, and we're hoping that she gets it back and gets back to that. Hello? Passing the phone to someone who's gonna get their ass whooped
Naomi.
in Evolution.
Now I'm passing the phone to somebody.
Naomi passed the phone to Jade.
Attack.
That's funny.
I'm going to pass the phone to someone who never shuts up.
This is a wholesome video.
Please. I am passing it to somebody who just can't seem to stay away, even though we wish she would.
Passing the phone to someone who steals my looks. I mean, pays homage to.
Trish, you know you're still the GOAT. I'm passing the phone to someone who I need pixie dust from.
Woo! I'm passing the phone to someone on the roster who's even smaller than I am.
That's wholesome.
Want to a crazy person.
Okay.
How dare you? She just called us. She just called us. So you want to get crazy? We can get crazy.
What? This entire message, that all this thing being shut down by the secret service.
That was great. That was cool. Well done. Well done, folks. Do you feel the vibes? Do you feel the energy? Do you feel the love? Do you feel the wholesome vibes of Evolution? Do you? Because I do. Yeah, she passed it to Julia without saying anything. Zelina Vega. First she got called short, and then she just passed the phone without saying anything to Julia. Great stuff. Great stuff. I'm excited, guys. I'm hyped. Are you hyped? Tell me, be honest with me. Are you hyped for Evolution? If you're not, you're dead to me. A feud between Masha and Blake Monroe would be crazy. I think it's happening, by the way, Brianna. I think Masha will beat JT Jane. You're getting a heel turn by Blake. You're getting Blake against Masha for the title at Heatwave. Yeah, Julia is a goofball. She sure is. That's confirmed. I've seen enough of her to know that. She's definitely a goofball. In the best way possible. Who had a whole story with Tristan? What do you guys say? Passing to Julia is funny. Pioneers, you might as well roll out Emma. If that's the case, she wasn't wrestling herself. Paige was one of the pioneers. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I see the conversation you guys are having now. Paige is she's influential. She was influence on the ones coming after her. Like a lot of people who are in the WWE now say Paige was a big influence on them. So I mean, you give her flowers in that respect. You saw how AW were desperate to get her. They were so desperate to get Paige or Saraya. They were offered her brother a contract. They would sign someone just to sign someone else. So they were desperate to get her for a reason. Because they thought that she would be a needle mover for them. I think she was at first, but as you can see, it's not really about the talent. It's not really about the talent. It's about the WWE and the promotion. That's where it is. You can put Edge over there. You can put Paige over there. You even put Mercedes over there. Ratings ain't really doing much, right? It's about the promotion. You are a WWE fan or you're an AW fan, and one wrestler is not going to change that. The only person that could change that are the big heavy hitters like a CM Punk. CM Punk can move the needle, right? So I've seen her show up in AW, that'll move the needle. Roman Reigns in AW will move the needle. He takes those big superstars, but not Mercedes or Paige or Edge. No, that's not going to happen. Or Bobby Lashley. Crying out loud.
By the kinship of being great wrestlers who came up at the same time. I think
No?
Kyria, who feels like she's been an afterthought.
Lyra has a
this whole thing,
chip on her shoulder, according to Michael Cole. Julia's supposed to be defending her U.S. title, not be in the Battle Royal. Unfortunately, he doesn't want to have 8 matches on the card, so Julia got the boot. Not ideal. Her brother's still there. I thought her brother got released. Her brother's still in AEW. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm interested in the Battle Royal. The big hitters of the Battle Royal is Nia Jax, Stephanie, Nikki Bella. Those are the 2 big hitters without Bianca, so. And Chelsea Green. But yeah, but I think Stephanie wins. Probably get Stephanie Rhea Ripley at a Clash. You know? Yo, why hasn't Naomi teased a cash in on Io and Rhea Ripley? Because unfortunately, that'd be a hell of a swerve, wouldn't it? Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Naomi cashed in on them? Because they made it clear that her goal has been Tiffany from the very beginning, so they're not even bothering. But I agree with you. I prefer it where the Money in the Bank winner is teasing on both champions. But the last few years, it's been only one. Like Tiffany was never going to cash in on Liv Morgan. They barely teased it. You know, teased it like one time. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a cash in on Rhea Ripley or Io. It'll be Tiffany, especially because Tiffany's on SmackDown with Jade and Bianca. It makes more storytelling sense to do that. So not even gonna bother to even hype it up or try to pretend like they care about that. Not happening. This is gonna be on Tiffany or Jade. Has WrestleTix updated the attendance number? I'm curious to know. Let's see. Probably not. They're lazy as hell. Nope. Still haven't done it. Oh well. Oh well. My laptop about to die because I don't have the charger in it. Okay, let's fix that. It's fixed. Tori Wilson's in the house. Tori Wilson is in the house. I'm gonna pause it. Show you. So look, Tori Wilson didn't turn down the invite. Tori Wilson did not turn down the invite. She showed up, unlike Kelly Kelly. Kidding, I'm kidding. Let's hear what Tori Wilson has to say.
Even while I was there, it's really, really cool to see how far we've come. These women here are complete badasses.
Women are badasses. Good for you on you, Tori Wilson, for showing up. It's because Kelly Kelly wanted to wrestle. I'm sure she did. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're not obligated to have you perform on the Evolution stage. That's not a requirement. But I get it. She wanted to wrestle. I get it.
Everyone is just rallying for each other. We want each other to look amazing. Everyone is in their own element. They believe in themselves, so they can shower it on you too.
Good to hear Tori Wilson. Yeah, she didn't. I don't have a problem with that. I'm kidding around with Kelly Kelly. I get it. She wanted she wants to return in a bigger way, in a bigger splash, not to be like in the crowd. That's fine, but I'm not surprised that the WWE doesn't want Kelly Kelly. Look at Wade Barrett.
bought myself some material to have some gear made just in case.
Of
Those
course.
are my
True pro.
See?
Old school.
Tori Wilson said they invited her to the show. They told her it would not be in the ring. She said, that's cool. Kelly said, nah, I'm good. And that's fine. And that's fine.
Era, I didn't really know what my job description was. Sometimes it was wrestler, sometimes it was valet, sometimes it was be cute.
So, respect to Kelly, respect to Tori Wilson, the two ways to go about it. I'm fine with either way.
The stress would have been gone. I don't know how technical I would have been, but.
Well, you still ended up being a Hall of Famer. Tori, it is so great to.
Tori Wilson is a real one. He's a real one. He's a real one. I like Tori Wilson. Honestly, I'm sorry, but it should be about the current roster talent. It should be about the current roster. I don't even love they have Trish there. I don't love it. I don't love it. Now Nikki Bella wants to be a constant in the roster. She wants to be like a main roster talent for a few months. That's one thing. Coming back for like a while, like a long stint, that's one thing. But to come back for one show, I don't like it. Sorry, Goldberg. Sorry, Kelly. Sorry, Trish. If you're coming back for like a spell, like months, I'm fine. Okay, cool. Nikki Bella said she wanted to come back for a few months. Great. I'm good with that. But not the whole little, I'm coming back for like a week. Nah, I don't like that. Focus on the current roster and the current talent and the current stories. That's just my two piece. That's my take. They're advertising the Perch show. Oh, don't do that. I might need to split it because I'm gonna keep making that mistake. But anyway, yeah, focus on the current roster. So open the show with this match of the night contender. I think this is gonna be a good one as well. I think JC Jane is gonna surprise some folks. JC Jane is so underrated. Great worker, great talker. I think she never puts a foot wrong. I like JC Jane a lot. I think they're gonna cook tonight in the ring. I think JC Jane is gonna open some eyes. I think she's very good. Even back when she was in the her last faction, which was Toxic Attraction, I was one of the first people to say, of all the three of them, JC Jane is the best talent. She's the best in the ring. She's the best on the mic of the three. And I stand firm on that belief. I think I've been proven correctly. I've been proven right. JC Jane is remaining, and she's champion, and she's a good worker, and I think she can work as a face, she can work as a heel. I just feel awesome about JC Jane. So this will be a good match. This is what I'm worried about. I'm a little worried about this one, not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about Trish, Tiffany, but we'll see. Battle Royal will be good. The tag match will be good. A bunch of story beats here, a bunch of story beats. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully they can have a good showing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the entire show. The only one match I'm nervous about is Trish, Tiffany. But beyond that, I think it's stacked. Stacked, good matches, good surprises. Paige showing up. Let's go. JC's good. She should beat Rhea Ripley. Why not? They think they need legends to draw. They don't. They don't. They need storytelling. Stories is what they need. Make us care about the storylines, not these stupid. Let me articulate that properly. Not the talent, not the legends. Okay. Can't wait for Bianca's ref outfit. I can't as well. I can't wait as well. Should be good, Maya. I think Bianca Belair will have plenty of character moments and story beats throughout the match. We'll see how she reacts with Jade Cargill. Keep your eye on that. Not about Jade and it's not about Bianca and Naomi. The interaction to pay attention to is Bianca and Jade. That tension, those face-offs they've been having, that's where my attention will be. to see how they interact. Because we know how Bianca Belair feels about Naomi. She made that clear. Whether we believe her or not is one thing, but she made it clear. Naomi, I don't mess with you. Stay out of my family home. Stay out of my family's life. Stay away from me. That's clear. The Jay Bianca story, that relationship is what's interesting. We'll see how many story beats we get when it comes to those two and that dynamic and that relationship. It'll be good. It'll be good. I'm excited. I think they can't fail. These women are too talented. They care too much. They're going to put on a show. They're going to put on a show. And again, respect to Tori Wilson. No AJ tonight, folks. So let it go. No Gail Kim. She already confirmed it. No Iconics, by the way. The Iconics have planned tonight, so they won't be there either. So looking forward to that. For me, it's Masha Slamovich and Paige. Those are the two I think is clear. But yeah. No, Masha and Paige, I think, are the options there for the surprises. Maybe a Brie Bella. Maybe. Yeah, but that's it. When it comes to getting in the ring or having some type of in-ring interaction, something like that, it's going to be those two, Masha and Paige. Let go. Why did I think Dakota Kai was showing up in the Casino Gauntlet? Because it's something Tony Khan would do, and I think it's a good paycheck for her. So it's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout at all. I wouldn't have been surprised at all. I don't know how I don't know how Dakota Kai feels about wrestling right now. I don't know how she feels about wrestling. Something she still wants to do. We'll see. But yeah, I would not be surprised one bit she showed up. She didn't, but I wouldn't be surprised. She'd end up in Ring of Honor. But I would not be surprised one bit. Oh yeah, her 90 days aren't even up. You're right. That's true. She can't show up even if she wanted to. She might. I think she might though. But she can't show up even if she wanted to. They're showing that spot where Lita landed on her neck when she faced Trish. Beautiful moonsault. Beautiful moonsault by Lita. Landed 1, 2. Bingo, bango, wins. Probably Lita didn't show up. I'm surprised they didn't invite her. Lita was looking kind of rough in the ring. Last time we saw her, she's looking rough. You gotta be honest. Trish is better off in the ring than she is right now. Like Trish can move still. Last time we saw her, Lita was looking slow and kind of rough in the ring. I'm not worried about Trish that much. I'm more worried about Lita, but she's not there. It's going to be Trish. But can Tiffany lead her? Can Tiffany be a ring general in there? I'm nervous, but we'll see. Because if you guys didn't know, it's not the Attitude Era anymore. You guys know that? Did you know it's not the Attitude Era anymore? Oh, Tiffy. Tiffy. Lita versus Tiffany next? No. They're doing a Tiffany vignette or a video package right now. Damn, where Lita at? Who knows? Yeah, she's struggling in the ring. She's looking like Kairi Sane. Blake Monroe turning heel tonight would be surprised. It would be surprised, and I'd be shocked by that. Well, not shocked. That's a lie. I would not be shocked. I just think they saved that for later. Why bother having Blake Monroe help JC Jane? I'm sorry, help Jordan Grace to turn it now. It could happen, but would it make the most sense? Probably not. But I can see it happening. Bottom line, Jordan Grace loses. I can tell you why. I know for a fact, but I won't do that. But JC Jane will win tonight. Have you finally opened your eyes about Tiffany yet? What do you mean? What do you mean about have I opened my eyes on Tiffany? Not gonna lie, I think Fallon and M would boot JC for Blake. Yeah, I can see that too. That'd be a good storyline for her fatal influence buddies to leave her for Blake. Once Blake turns heel, that could make sense. She's not good. She's good in the ring. She is exciting in the ring. She can put on a show in the ring. Her problem is her promos and her character work, especially as a face. That's her problem. Her promos are just bland, boring, and she's not a storyteller yet. She's young. She's been put into the top spot at the age of 26, 25. She's young. She should be in the mid card, but she's not.
Make one thing clear. The Attitude Era anymore. This isn't
Not the Attitude Era anymore. Great Tiffy. That was the best line they could give her. Match has no heat. Lucky for them, it's happening at Evolution. Like, it makes sense for the Evolution card as it stands right now. Old guard against the new guard, that kind of makes sense for Evolution PLE. But beyond that, there's no storyline, no heat really. Beyond, hey, I want to face you. But because it's Evolution, the evolution of Tiffany coming from a Trish makes sense. So the story kind of takes care of itself because of Evolution. Yeah, she didn't even got the right era. It was more the ruthless aggression, not Evolution, not the Attitude Era. It was more ruthless aggression, but that's what she decided to say. Honestly, she's bad promo wise, but definitely not good. Yeah, she's just not great. She's better on the mic in NXT backstage, but the problem is on the main roster, she's in the ring and just isn't great. It just isn't.
It's such an important
Trish is talking to Megan Morant.
because you're looking to win your first singles championship.
Let's see what she had to say.
There is an element of trying to prove to myself that I can still do it, but I think it's more about showing up for someone like my daughter or any of the young people watching and telling you that you don't have to fit into the box the world wants to put you in. You can keep evolving. You can keep reinventing yourself. You can keep showing up no matter what stage you are in life.
Good message, Trish. Good message. Okay, Trish said TV time will be over. It'll be Trishy time. Got the career accolades. Tiffany has women's champion, Money Bank winner. Has not lost a match in 2025. I know that. Makes sense she's champion. Tiffany has not lost a match this year. And it ain't happening tonight. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are like something we've never seen before in this industry.
Wade Barrett talking the truth. There's no comparison between Tiffany and Trish. The only reason why there's comparison because they both have blonde hair. They're completely different talents. Completely different talents. Completely different talents. The comparison is a joke. Athena better? Yes. Athena is better than Trish Stratus. And Tiffany, yes, she is. What's your point? Athena is one of the best in the world. If there's anybody I'm really concerned about, it's Kyrie. Oh, yeah, I forgot about her. Luckily for her, she has a lot of women with her in the ring. They can help her along. So I'm not that worried about Kyrie. Because I think Asuka and the crew will make it okay. I'm only worried about this match, this Tiffany Trish thing, but I think Kyrie will be fine. She has Asuka in her corner. She has Charlotte, Alexa, and them. It'll be all right. But she is kind of the weak link. She's the weak link of that match. Fortunately, due to her current status in the ring.
opportunity.
Tiffany has to beat Bailey. She has to beat Charlotte Flair. She has to beat Nia Jax. Had a solid run.
When you talk about greatness, and that's why
Tiffany's had a solid run.
As Trish, but she has to continue to build that legacy. And look, I love that she's not kowtowing to these legends. She's not coming in and saying, Trish, thank you so much for the opportunity. She's saying, hey,
yeah.
I think.
Whatever, you guys try to sell this match all you want. Trish is not winning the match. Yeah, she did thank Tiffany. She did thank her. She did thank her. You're right. She did thank her.
Someone who still has.
I don't know what Big E's talking about. They're struggling for this match because they're trying to make it chicken salad out of chicken shit when it comes to this build. So yeah, it is what it is with this build. I don't care about the match that much, but we'll see how it goes. Here we go. Now we're talking JC Jane, baby. Let's go. JC Jane, Jordan Grace. That's what we're talking about right there. I'm excited for that one. Let JC Jane cook. That's what I say. What time does main show start? It starts in an hour, basically. 7 Eastern in USA on the East Coast. Ring-wise, I mean. Part of Charlotte FC, she has zero chemistry with Kyrie. Last deadass, they might be over. Kyrie doesn't have chemistry with Charlotte Flair. Well, that's not surprising. Kyrie Sane's been kind of rough. It's been kind of rough for Kyrie Sane, but we're hoping for the best. Let's not bring any negativity to this. Shawn Michaels just replaced Wade Barrett. So we're about to hear from Shawn Michaels. You see what Shawn Michaels had to say about NXT. Nia Jax is here. Nia Jax is here to be in the Battle Royal to cause a scene, folks. I'm excited for Nia Jax in the Battle Royal. Who eliminates Nia Jax? Who eliminates Nia Jax? Would be Nikki Bella? I wonder who gets that elimination. Will it be one person or multiple people? I don't know. It'd be Nikki Bella or Stephanie. I'm gonna lean toward Nikki Bella. I think Nikki Bella gets the Nia Jax elimination. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Who eliminates Julia? Because they want to set up a Julia feud. I'd like to know who's gonna eliminate her in the match. Somebody from SmackDown, I would guess. Would be Michin. Will Michin eliminate Julia? Possible. How come you never addressed the shady comments Nia Jax has made towards Charlotte? Considering how much you like Charlotte? Because Nia Jax and Charlotte, that beef is just like... I don't know what's going on with Nia Jax. She's weird to me. Like, I like her work in the ring. I like what she's been bringing to the table. But this beef with Charlotte Flair, I don't like it. I hate it. I think it's weird. And unnecessary. So I try to avoid talking about the shady stuff like that. It's childish. It's weird. It's childish. I don't like it. But yes, I'm Team Charlotte Flair in that respect. But I'd rather not talk about Nia Jax's weirdo, childish behavior online. Funny thing is, Charlotte Flair has yet to respond. She's taking a high road and the smart road. I think she looks good in that respect. Don't respond to that nonsense. Don't respond to that. It's silly. I like her approach. Career accolades for JC Jane. Champion and two-time tag team champion. Good for JC Jane. We got Jordan Grace's TNA Knockout Championship, part of her accolades. That would not be the case back in the day. So yeah, they're acknowledging TNA championships on the graphic here. Nia Jax is a bad influence on Tiffany when it comes to Charlotte Flair. When it comes to Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax is a horrible influence. I'm sure. Then again, Tiffany is her own woman. You can't blame Nia Jax for her actions. Tiffany is her own woman. She had to answer for the way she behaved. Well, yeah, I don't doubt that I don't doubt that Nia Jax has not spoken about Charlotte Flair to Tiffany. Doing great backstage. Blake Monroe is talking to JG Jane backstage.
In NXT, you're the best, JG. You know, after that whole
Blake Monroe is not genuine.
I really didn't know what to expect.
Nothing Blake says is genuine. She is a heel waiting to happen.
And if I can beat JC Jane, you definitely can. Good luck. Blake, wait a second. This is the biggest match of my career. JC's gonna have fatal influence in her corner, and they're gonna be doing.
You're gonna ask Blake to help her out.
That they can to make sure that I don't.
Oh my God, it might happen tonight.
I don't know how many more opportunities I'm gonna have for this title, so it would really mean a lot to me if you were in my corner.
You're asking Blake to be in her corner.
This is your moment. I don't want to take away from it. You won't, and it would really mean a lot to me if you said yes.
Blake Monroe is about to turn heel, man.
You know what? I'll see you out there.
Oh my gosh. You got nothing she says is genuine. It's all a fake. It's all a sham. It's done well. Like, you can tell it's all fake. Like, this woman is a monster almost ready to be unleashed. Now, honestly, folks, if you didn't know any better, like, let's say you didn't know anything about TNA, did that sound like a segment that would happen that would lead to a new title change? Did that segment happen on the show if Jordan Grace is going to win? Hey, Blake Monroe, it mean a lot to me if you would be in my corner for the match. Like, why are you doing that segment? It smells of a loss. Like, even I didn't know what I didn't know. Like, even I didn't know that JT Jane has been on TNA program for the last month promoting a match with Masha. Let's say I didn't know that. Let's say I had no idea. Everything they're showing right now screams of a loss. Like, they're not even hiding it. There's no way you had that segment if Jordan Grace is going to win. The Blake heel turn might happen tonight. Please be in my corner tonight, Blake. No, I don't want to take away from you. What do you mean you don't want to take away from? What kind of response is that? She wants you to be in her corner to help deal with fatal influence. I don't want to take your spotlight. What? Oh, Blake. You slay me. Blake's hilarious. That segment was hilarious. It may happen tonight, but that segment was hilarious. It may not happen tonight, though. It may not happen, but. Talking to Shawn Michaels about the women in NXT. I'm intrigued as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. We're talking to Shawn Michaels about Evolution in NXT. Talking about Sol Ruka and Kalani Jordan talent in the ring. Very much talented.
To get better. And nights like tonight, when they get to show the entire world what they're made of, these are going to be people.
I'm looking forward to seeing Kalani Jordan in the Battle Royal.
And
Sean, you talk a lot about the athletes that you're bringing into the Performance Center, but also you're getting some of the biggest free agent signings in the industry. We're talking about Jordan Grace. We're talking about Blake Monroe. How do you keep them all involved? That to me, as a booker overseeing things, how do you?
Great team around us there.
That's a damn good question.
Center in Orlando, and
Hard to book everybody.
obviously you gotta love Johnny Russo. The head.
It's hard to keep all the women involved.
But we all love what it is we do. Our job is to produce athletes and WWE superstars for the future of this great brand.
Johnny backstage.
Such a wonderful living.
We did my top 5 in the Battle Royal.
As we look around
The final
entire globe, there are people that want
excuse me. The final 5 will be Nikki Bella, Stephanie Vaquer, Nia Jax, Kalani Jordan, who was in that damn match from NXT? It'd be Kalani Jordan, Stephanie, Nia Jax, Nikki Bella. I'm gonna say Chelsea Green, but I have no confidence in that whatsoever. Maybe Easy Dame. Maybe Easy Dame. Wait, last legend in the Battle Royal? Can't remember. Can't remember who's in the Battle Royal. Battle Royal. Let me find out who's in the Battle Royal. I can't remember. Break. Who's in? Okay, here we go. Take a look at this. Your final 5 will be Nikki Bella, Nia Jax. Oh, Last Legend is over there. Okay, Lash, Nikki Bella, Julia, Stephanie, Nia Jax. There you go. Nia, Julia, Stephanie, Lash, Nikki Bella. There it is. There it is. I don't think Julia gets eliminated so quickly. Then again, they could do that if they want to set up the feud for her. But if your champion's gonna be the match, she gotta be there for a little longer than she gotta be there kind of long. So yeah, so Julia, Stephanie, that's 2. Nikki Bella, that's 3. 4, Nia Jax. 1 more. Either Lash or maybe the Boat. Maybe Nikki, Natalya. I'm hopeful to see some tension between Natalya and Maxine Dupree. I'm ready for Maxine to get turned on. I'm ready for her to get taken out by Natty. I want to see a new direction for Natty here soon. So hopefully that gets displayed in the Battle Royal. Hoping to see a good showing from Lash. Hoping to see Tatum get a good look. There's a lot of women in here. Lola Vice is also in the match. There's a lot of options for a lot of women in here. I don't know. I am sure of one thing. Nikki Bella, Stephanie are going the distance. But what happens with Julia, Chelsea Green, it's up in the air. Julia in the final 3? Maybe. We'll see. Candice eliminates Julia. That'd be cool. I would love Candice to eliminate Julia. Give me that Candice-Julia feud. Why not? Why not have a feud between those 2 good wrestlers? Perfect matchup. Makes sense. I like the idea. Have that happen. Why not? I love the idea. What I would do. Why not? Either way, it's going to be glorious. I agree. Blake Monroe heel turn happens tonight or Tuesday. Either way, Golden Grace ain't winning. Golden Grace is losing tonight no matter what. Nikki Bella potentially getting title matches. Yeah, it's crazy. But what else are you going to do? I'll be surprised if she returns and there's no title match at all. So I think it's going to happen. You're going to get a title match at some point. Less than an hour, folks. Less than an hour before the show of the weekend. Evolution. The show of the weekend. At least for me, at least. I think I'm going 7 for 7. 7 for 7 tonight with my predictions. Not a single one wrong. Are you guys ready for the This Is My Brutality to be playing very, very loudly to end the show? Are you ready for Rhea Ripley? Showing Raquel and Roxanne backstage, walking the belts. They look good. I think they retain. See Trish. Trish still looks very, very good. It's amazing. She looks very, very good. Fatal Influence. I'm curious to see what happens with Jasmine Nix once Daisy Jane and Fallon Henley get called up. Time for her to step into her own soon, but we'll see how that goes. Nia Jax. Seeing the Battle Royal be the best match on the card, that wouldn't surprise me. Bella. It's a cool fit. I like that top. Nikki Bella is looking good. Looks like a star. Got that aura. I can't lie. Kelly Kelly.
And there are many fans in attendance here in Atlanta. I see a lot of Rhea Ripley merchandise. We see Chelsea Green being represented here, and a lot of members.
There's a lot of Rhea Ripley stands. Am I watching Evolution live? I don't think so, Maya. I don't think so. Probably not. I'm gonna watch it, but not live stream. I won't watch the live stream. I don't think. That's a little too much. That'd be like a 5-hour stream at that point. Considering I started at 5, yeah, that'd be too much. This is a pre-show stream, and I'm gonna watch it off stream. He leaves JT Jane and Fallon to Blake. Who leaves JT Jane? Oh, Jasmine Nix. I think Jasmine Nix can be. I think she's athletic. Yeah. Sometimes you want to dial in on the actual show and the actual audio. So it'd be tough to do both. But a lot of people do both. They watch streams and watch a live reaction at the same time. They're showing Nikki Bella a lot here. I think it means nothing. But I do think she'll have a good showing. Will Paige be in the Battle Royal? Or will she just have a presence? Nikki Bella is talking to Kathy Kelly here. Crowd is happy to see her. I think after the show, they should announce, I love Paige? I do? I think she's going to show up. I have no affection or no fandom of Paige at all, to be honest with you. I wouldn't care if she showed up at all. I just think she is, because they pretty much they called everybody. So if they're going to call her, she's going to show up, because she said she would show up. Well, she didn't say that. She said she wants to be back in WWE. She wants to be back as Paige. So you think they call her, she'd show up. But I don't care about Paige. I'm not a Paige fan. To be honest with you. I think she's going to show up. That's all. I think she's going to show up. I'm trying to predict the surprises. I think Paige is a surprise. I think Masha will be a surprise, maybe. But yeah, I don't care about Paige, to be honest with you. No beef. No disrespect. Paige neck is made of string cheese. What do you mean she set up the final two? What do you mean?
As well. So who do you have your eye on in this?
What you about to say?
I mean, I gotta say Stephanie.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie is, I think,
You said Stephanie is someone she has her eye on.
competitions for sure. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of incredible NXT girls here tonight, and I'm like,
We'll see.
I'm looking at all of them. I've been seeing them backstage. And I'm
We'll
like,
see.
There is a lot of competition, but my eye's gonna be on Stephanie. I love Stephanie, but when it comes to battle royals, friendship or people you like goes out the door. Yep.
Okay, so she has her eyes on Stephanie. So we know what's going to happen. They're going to be face to face with Stephanie and Nikki Bella. Stephanie's going to do her kiss. Her what's it called? The what's the name of Stephanie's move? The Devil's Kiss. She's going to do the Devil's Kiss on Nikki Bella. Expect the Devil's Kiss on Nikki Bella tonight. Oh look, Jacqueline's here. Jacqueline's here. She didn't turn down the invite. Jacqueline's in the house. Jacqueline is in the house.
How excited are you to see Evolution return and have an all-women's?
Here's the thing. I love Evolution. They should do it every year. We can't have these legends every year coming in and talk about Evolution. Evolution should be a yearly thing, but it should be like a story-driven main roster thing. Don't make it be a legend, invite legends every year thing. That should not happen. But they should do Evolution every year, for sure.
Accomplishment. It was great, and just to have my family out there supporting me.
Oh, what a moment it must have been when you look back.
They're getting 8K people in the crowd according to WrestleTix. Let me just make sure that's confirmed. Let me see. Because if it is, I got something to say to someone on Reddit. Let's see. $8,000. Okay. So I'm in a bit of a feud with the Stardom Reddit page for no reason. They took one of my tweets and put it on Reddit. So on Stardom's Reddit page, some dope did this. I'm gonna show you what they did. When everybody was piling in on the WWE and their attendance numbers for Evolution, this account decided it'd be cute to go on Reddit and do this. Here, let me see if I can find this Reddit post here in a second. Here we go. Here it is. Where is it? Where is it? Page's not that active, so it should take that long to find it. Let's see. It is right. I can't find it. I'm scrolling. I thought that'd be very fast to find considering they don't post that much on this damn page. Here we go. Found it. It took me like a minute. So this Redditor decided to be cute to come on Reddit and say, congrats to Stardom for being the biggest all-women's wrestling promotion in the world, by posting the Evolution numbers where it had 4,800. Then he came in here and said, I'm assuming it's a he, I don't know who it is. He said, even if they sell out their current setup, All-Star Grand Queendom will have had a higher attendance. Well, guess what? What's the guy's name? Guess what? What the? What's going on here? What's the guy's name? Guess what? Mature content. Okay. Guess what, Adam? You were wrong. You were wrong, Adam. What a dope. What a dope. I don't know why people are trying to like dance on the parade of Evolution. People are like taking pride in enjoying the fact that the attendance were down. Well, guess what? Evolution just outsold All-Star Grand Queendom So shut the hell up. Lucky I don't. I'm not. Lucky I don't post on Reddit. Lucky you're not on Twitter. Because if you were, I'm sure you are. Because you freaking like posted this tweet like a loser. But like the people who are like dancing on the grave of evolution. Well, guess what? They sold over 8,000, and All Star Grand Kingdom did 7,500. So guess what that means? Really nothing. I'm just annoyed by that post, and wants to rub it in his face. He's right though. Shut up, Ministry of Dark. It's not right. He said they're gonna have more in attendance. He was wrong. Is that you? Oh, that's your burner, Ministry. You're Adam. Okay. Well, guess what, Ministry of Dark? You were wrong. You thought it'd be more in attendance. It wasn't. Evolution has more people in the crowd than All Star Grand Kingdom. So go to hell. Okay? Go to hell. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, that annoyed me when I saw that. Like, why are you like dancing on the grave of these women? Dancing on the grave of evolution? Well, guess what? More than All-Star Grand Kingdom. Let's go. Let's go. 8. Look at this. Look at this number. They could easily sell over $10,000 if they care. I just said $10,000. They could easily sold 10K tickets if they actually tried. With a proper build and a proper push, they would have sold over 10K easy. Easy, they could have sold over 10K. But 8K is not bad. 8 and change is not bad at all. Outsold All-Star Grand Kingdom. So there. What does a Jade no holds barred match even look like? Looks like it'd be rough. It'd be rough looking, but I'll hope for the best. But yeah, I'm excited about that number. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew to go over 8K. I called that. Love that. Love it. Poor Naomi. Because you have to work with Jade. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it'll be okay. Let's think positively, folks. Let's be positive. Love it. Haven't been tapped into Fed lately, but heard Oscar turning on Kyrie Saint. Those are people online who are coming up with random fantasy booking. There's no evidence to say that it's going to happen. No evidence whatsoever. So, I got that out of the way. Haven't been tapped into. I just read that one already. I think Kyrie's saying. I don't think they're going to do that right now. It'd be fun. I think it's cool to see that, but I don't think it's going to happen. So Ruka needs to get called up. I agree, but not until they're done with the Soul Ruka storyline with Zarya. I think they should do the match at Heatwave. Soul Ruka against Zarya at Heatwave. That's the move. But that's the storyline, right? That's what they're building towards. I think Zarya will dethrone Soul Ruka, and that is the story. And we'll see how long it takes to get there, but that is what they're doing. Someone find Adam from the Reddit, from Stardom Reddit. Mariah finna do Jordan Grace worse than she did Tony. That'd be funny. Bianca cost the match for Naomi. I don't think so. I think she'll just call it down the middle. She may get involved physically, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how. I don't know how they're gonna book it, but I'm very intrigued to see how they handle it.
Exactly. Oh man,
I have one.
I think I'm going Jade.
Okay, me too.
Jade wins. Agreed.
I have been on.
Man, stop. She finna push Naomi into Jade. I do think Bianca will get physical. I think she'll get physical. That's gonna happen. But I don't know how physical is gonna go down. I'm not sure how they're gonna play it. But either Bianca Belair has a feud with Naomi, either that happens, or Bianca Belair will help Naomi at SummerSlam. Because here's the thing, folks. Let's talk about cash-ins. May already talked about this during the streams before, but every year when a cash-in happens with women, there's some type of angle or some type of help that person gets, or some, not necessarily help, but some type of swerve or some type of, it's not just a bland cash-in, right? When it was Io Sky, she ran down there with Bayley and Bayley helped her. When it was Tiffany tricked Nia Jax, right? So what is Naomi gonna do? What is Naomi gonna do with the cash-in? She's not just gonna run down there and cash in. What is gonna be the swerve? What will be the assistance? What will be the tactic to get the job done? Will it be Bianca Belair? Will it be Last Legend? Will it be, I don't know what it's gonna be. That's what I'm curious about. I doubt it's gonna be, oh, Jade just had a match. We run down there and attack her and cash in. It'll be something going on, some type of like story beat, some type of swerve. I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Bianca will be messy. I agree. Fast counting Naomi. That'd be funny. But I don't think so. Bianca is all about fairness. Remember, she's about fairness. This is a woman who got mad that Rhea Ripley got a shot, right? She's about fairness. All about fairness. When Rhea Ripley got that match at Mania, she's like, she did not deserve it. She did not earn it, right? So she's going to call it down the middle. I think a lot of people think Bianca going to turn heel tonight. They're going to be disappointed. It's not happening. I don't think. No draft this year. The supposed rumor, the draft is happening after SummerSlam. That makes sense. I see you, Pedro. That makes sense, right? Oh, yeah, you're saying see you, Maya. See you, Maya. I'm about to get settled for the match for the show as well in a second here. Probably go for another 20 minutes. Any last questions about anything? I'm excited for the show. I think they're gonna kill it. Hope Bianca Belair turns heel. You and a lot of people hope that happens. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. But we'll see. But you're not alone. You are not alone. I think they're gonna wait for that. If it happens, it'll be at SummerSlam or something like that. I just don't think it makes sense because if she turns heel, that means Jay will lose. And I just don't see that happening. Jay's not losing before SummerSlam. Same with Tiffany. Same with Tiffany. So spoiler alert. Everybody who has a match set up for SummerSlam not losing before SummerSlam. Cody ain't losing before SummerSlam. Cena ain't losing before SummerSlam. Same for Tiffany and Jade. They have a match at SummerSlam, a big match. They're not going to sully it or ruin it by having them take a loss. So they both go into that match winners. So Jade must win. If not, if she loses, then she's a loser who has a feud with Bianca Belair. So why would we care about Jade, the loser, heading into a Tiffany match and her priorities would then be switched to Bianca Belair. It doesn't make sense. So she will win tonight. The queen in the ring must go into the match as a winner, not a loser. Corey Wilson in a battle royal? I don't think so. Does Paige show up? Yes. I think Paige shows up. Did show Bailey beating EO man at Mania? Bianca attorney Hill? No. Does Paige? Yes. Tiffany Stratton was accused of calling a fanboy a racist. Tiffany Stratton was accused of calling a fanboy a racist. What do you mean when she said, "Oh, okay, not fanboy, a fanboy"? I say something. Okay, I saw that clip. My bad. I saw that clip. Said, "Watch your mouth, boy. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, boy." Tiffany's hilarious, man. She puts herself in those situations with the IWC. Watch your mouth, boy. Tiffy. She makes it easy. She makes the criticism easy. Yeah, she doesn't. I don't think she's aware. She's not aware. She's not aware of stuff like that. She's not aware. I guarantee you, she wasn't thinking about, this might give me blowback online. If I call this guy a boy, I'm gonna get blowback. She's not aware. She's not self-aware. For better or for worse, she's not self-aware at all. Watch your mouth, boy. Seth is out. We don't know the severity of the injury, but right now we're expecting the worst. Usually the non-contact injuries are the worst, so Seth might be out for a while, but we don't know. Watch your mouth, boy. Tiffany is a racist person. We don't know that for sure. We don't know that. Oh, what's her face? Ref. Why am I blanking on her name? Rebecca Carr. She's being highlighted right now. That's cool. Rebecca Carr is being highlighted.
Meant to me when I was growing up. That feeling that I got in the arena.
Rebecca Carr, the head ref, one of the best refs in the business, being highlighted right now. So she tried to be a wrestler and transitioned to ref. She's still wrestling on Evolve, by the way. Wrestling under a mask in Evolve. Jessica Carr is. Yeah, you can be racist without being. Yeah, you can be right. Even if it's not in your heart, you can say something racist for sure. Even if that's not your intention. For sure, you can. They're really highlighting Jessica Carr. That's cool. Do you think EO is gonna tombstone Rhea Ripley tonight? Why would she tombstone? No, there's not Marigold. There's not Japan. In Japan, maybe tonight. No. Tony Storm put Mercedes Moné in her place. That was a good match. By the way, that match is happening. The match was in my top 15. What's her face? Yeah, the match is going to be my top 15, by the way. I rewatched it and I gave it the same score I gave it last night. So, Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné is in my top 15 of the year so far. They're highlighting all the women's refs today. Thank you, Chris.
Snowball effect of life getting better, my mom getting better, just everything changed.
On April 2nd, 2022, under the lights of AT&T
This is cool.
Stadium, LaShawn made history as the first black woman to officiate a WrestleMania match.
Apparently the Iconics are doing something away from Evolution. They're having some other booking, so they won't be there. According to the Iconics fans online, so you're not gonna be there. She said refs are sexy. That's hilarious. So Sean and Carr being highlighted tonight. Yes, Masha shows up, I think. She's already in Atlanta. She was at the show at the Great American Bash. So I think she goes out there to confront Dixie Jane after the match. So I absolutely see her be on the show. She's already in Atlanta because she's at the Great American Bash show. So she's there. She's already there. So she'll be on the show for sure. Shout out to Jessica and Daphne for sure. Jessica Green and the Iconics, what a threesome that would be. I agree. That'd be a great threesome. I love that. I love that idea. They should have some women on commentary. I agree. I agree. But who? So human in Texas? I'm sure it is. Hope WWF diva Tori from the Attitude Era shows up. She's already there. I mean, Tori Wilson? Tori Wilson was there already. She was on the show, on the pre-game show, or the pre-show. Who do you think are going to be the surprises? Masha Slimovich, Paige, and in terms of like a presence, like an entrance or be in the ring, Masha, Paige, and maybe one other person.
Actually does support women. They don't just say it.
Jackie Redmond is
why he does do it. And then tonight, you know, on the
is getting emotional.
I have to say, I meant to say it earlier in the show. I love that tonight we have so many women.
Jackie Redmond is getting emotional. Also, Indy Hartwell shows up tonight. No, she does not. Oh, what other TNA programs? Don't be funny. Tessa Blanchard. Not happening. But if Tessa Blanchard, oh, you brought it up, Ministry of Dark. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. If Tessa Blanchard showed up, it's not going to happen, but it'd be hilarious. The TNA representation will come from Masha Slamovich. Okay? That's going to be her thing. Masha, Paige, and maybe one other person that might be in the mix, in the ring. Maybe Michelle McCool. Maybe. But yeah, Masha and Paige are the two. AJ Lee's not showing up. That's a pipe dream. Lita? Nah. I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't think so. Keegan Knox. Why stop there? It'll be Emma show up. Or maybe Corey Jade. Corey Jade will show up. Or here's an idea. Here's an idea. Toxic Attraction herself. Mandy Rose. Put some respect on my name. She's gonna show up. Bring in Mandy Rose. Bring in Corey Jade. Bring in who else can bring in? Bring in Dakota Kai. Bring in can you imagine if Mercedes Moné showed up? That would really get some headlines for multiple reasons. CEO, that would like break the internet in a half multiple times. That would be like a story and a half. What went down to make that happen? Tony Khan and Triple H made a call? That would break the internet forever if Monet showed up. You heard CEO tonight. CEO. Yeah, that would break all kinds of internets. Yeah, sickos would be mad. Yes, they would be mad. They would be mad. Yes. It'd blow a gasket. Or if Athena showed up. Can you imagine? Oh, that'd be crazy. What if Sari showed up? Or Mayu? There'll be no Joshis from outside of the promotion. That'd be hilarious, though. The sickos would be mad about Sari because Sari's right now working with Bushiroad because she is now the IWGP champion. But yeah, Mayu's in Japan. There could be no surprises from Japan. That's for damn sure. I hope Athena stays far away from the Fed. Or you rather see her on Ring of Honor? Yeah, Billy Starks tonight. Yep, Billy Starks. Miyu Yamashita show up. Hey, his name he appears. Okay, Joe Hendry. Can you imagine Joe Hendry showed up tonight? Can you imagine if Joe Hendry showed up? Say his name he appears. Got to troll with that freaking sign. Athena gonna dethrone Tony. I love that. I love that for Athena. Put some respect on my name, Nicholas. That'd be hilarious. What else would be funny? Let's see. Besides, oh, Jackie Redmond, man, mistake. Uh-oh, no graphic for Jackie Redmond. Ruby Rose, Liv Morgan showing up. Liv shows up with the one arm to get in the Battle Royal. Who else? Can you imagine? Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans shows up tonight. Oh, Britt Baker? Internet broken again, also. Especially considering she's under contract. It really break the internet. But can you imagine Lacey Evans showing up? Like, what? Yeah, Lacey Evans is not on the bad side of IWC right now, so that would not be brought in. Honestly, I think Tessa Blanchard would be better off than Lacey Evans. I think you get more annoyance from Lacey Evans than you would from Tessa Blanchard. Here's the thing about Tessa Blanchard. think Tessa Blanchard has put in the work and paid her dues in TNA. She wrestled everyone they wanted her to wrestle. She put over talent. She is working with Mosh. She's working with all the talent. She's doing everything they ask of her. I think when it's time to put the belt on her, she will have earned it. Regardless of what she's done in the past. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the performer, the talent in the ring. She has done everything they asked of her to do. She put in the work. She wrestled her ass off. She would have deserved it. Talking professionally, what happened in the past, personally, her behavior, I don't know about that stuff. But I'm talking about what I'm seeing on the screen. She would have deserved her time to be champion for the work she put in. Talking about her professional, looking at her as a professional only, not about her other shit. She's under contract with TNA. So, like, she's already under contract. The championship's coming. That's gonna come whether I like it or not. I'm saying her performance has earned that spot. I think she put in the work. Doesn't mean she's a good person. That's irrelevant to my comment. I don't know if she's a good person or not. I've never met her. Maybe an asshole. Maybe an asshole, but talking about her performance for TNA. Teddy's watching Evolution? How you know? She said she's watching it? When did Sicko get mad? She's tweeting about her titles. Oh, this is Cheers to Women's Wrestling? Okay. That could be taken multiple ways, which is smart. This tweet can be taken multiple ways. She can say, oh, I'm watching Evolution, but also could just mean, hey, like, this is a safe tweet. She could just say, I'm watching Evolution. That would make it clear, but she puts out, this is a Cheers to Women's Wrestling right before Evolution with all her belts. So, I mean, it's slick. It's slick. She worried about the sickos, so she's being slick about it, but I would guess this means she watched Evolution. I will get that's what it means. Because you said it's about time. Yeah, it's very slick. It's not really definitive, is it? The Car Jackson returns, that'd be funny. Link, here it is. All right, folks. 15 minutes before the show, I'm gonna go get settled in. Thank you for joining me on the stream before the show. I hope Mega Bang gets a shot at AW World Title again. She had a very good feud. It was a good presentation. She was supposed to look strong, and she did look strong. Toni Storm escaped with the title. So technically, they protected her because they made Megan Bayne look strong. I think she should be champion soon within the company, but who knows? With Athena, and right now she's doing really boring tag team matches, but it's unfortunate. But I think Athena gets the next shot. Maybe they wrap back around to Megan Bayne, but I don't know. But I like Megan Bayne a lot. All right, folks. Enjoy Evolution. It's Women's Night. It's time to enjoy the women's wrestling. It's going to be a great show. Hope all is well. And yeah, I'll be on Twitter, so we'll be talking about it online. See how this show goes. I'm looking forward to seeing how Trish and Tiffany look. Hopefully it goes well. Looking forward to the Bianca stuff with Jade. See how that goes. But yeah, it's going to be good shit. Looking forward to it. All right, folks. See ya when I see ya. Peace.